Hey, Bob here with another video. Okay, this time we're going to talk about Beat Happening, my all-time favorite band. Okay, so Beat Happening are a trio, they're on hiatus, so you can't say where. Are a trio from Olympia, Washington, and the members consist of Calvin, Brett, and Heather. Yeah, and I guess the best way to describe their music is DIY. It's a very ramshackle quality, especially in the early recordings. And over the years, though, they did polish up their sound, but we'll get into that later. Calvin, though, had a very good musical background. He was a DJ at his college. And he also was the founder of K Records, where he supported a lot of DIY musicians as well. Okay, now, Beat Happening have I would say a handful of albums, and there are varying degrees of quality. Some are very bare bones, and some are quite polished. The best place to start, if you've never heard the group before, would be Black Candy. That definitely. So Black Candy is their third album. It's slightly darker than the rest of their records, but it's got some of their best songs as well. It's got Other Side, which is super catchy and a fantastic album opener. And it's got Ponytail, and it's got Playhouse, and it's got Pajama Party in a Haunted House. Oh, they are amazing. Really good. In some bits it sounds like the Jesus and Mary chain. Oh, yeah, and but it's also fully fledged in its own way as well. You can tell that the group were edging towards a more polished sound in the future. But this is the midpoint, and it's a good place to start. Now, their masterpiece, though, is Jamboree, their second album, but not yet. We won't go to that. You have to edge your way towards that. So I would say the next best thing would be their debut. It's just self-titled. It's got that iconic yellow background with a cat on it. An illustration. It's very, very, very DIY. It's got this homemade quality to it. Sometimes the voices are muffled. Sometimes you can hear, everything breathe. It's very spacious. But the melodies are there. With Beat Happening, the melodies are always there. Sometimes you have to work for them, sometimes you don't. With the first album, you don't. They just stick out. Then you go to Jamboree. Now, Jamboree is their masterpiece, as I said. It's brilliant, not one bad track. It's only 23 minutes, but trust me, it will change your life. It's got everything from folk to grunge and everything else in between. Well, not everything else, in an indie rock sphere. Then the other two albums are, I would say, more accomplished. There's Dreamy. It's good. It's not my favorite, it's good. And then there's their last album, which was produced by Stuart Moxham of Young Marble Giants, You Turn Me On, which actually has a 9-minute song. Most of the songs are barely even over the 3-minute mark, let alone 9. And it's got some, typical indie rock songs, like Teenage Cavemen, Godsend, everything else. Yeah. Godsend's the 9-minute one, by the way. Tiger Trap, lots of things like that. Okay, so if you've never heard Beat Happening, hope this will help you. See you later.
I touch your hem, you say. Let's stroll down Martin Way. Pick plums, abandoned farm. Who let norms come to harm? We'll come back for Indian summer. We'll come